Today, bitter leaf, you see, have so many benefits that you know, and some people doesn't know it, but they have it around their compound. Commonly, we call it bitter leaf. This bitter leaf, you see, contains anti-malaria properties, anti-inflammatory properties, antifungal properties, and antibacterial properties. With the same bitter leaf that you see here, if you come across any man that complains of erection is poor, erection dysfunction, all the time you have been battering with erection, you can get the roots from bitter leaf and get a rubber like this. Get 3 to 4 roots from the bitter leaf. You get 1.5 liters of container like this and put the root inside, and then get this other plant here. It's a very, very common plant. We call it bitter kola. You can look it here, bitter kola. You are going to use the bitter kola, get at least 5 bitter kola. You slice it into pieces and put inside the rubber with the roots from bitter leaf for men under weak erection. Then you keep it for 3 nights. After 3 nights, every morning you warm it. You take a half glass cup in this formula and drink in the morning with an empty stomach. In the evening you drink. Morning, night, and once you take it with the bitter kola, what happens? It kills bacteria into the system, and then it take care of weak erection in a man. Then it take care of waist pain or anything joint pain. That is a root from bitter leaf. That is the first phase from the bitter leaf. The second phase, we'll be talking about the leaves. For somebody with mouth odor, we have some people, whenever you sleep in the night, when you get up in the morning, you want to greet your neighbor, good morning. Odor that comes out from your neighbor mouth can push somebody to the gutter. All the time you get mouth odor. That is why you see some young girls, they will chew chewing gum from morning to evening because of mouth odor. You dey home with your wife, you and your husband, you are home. We were supposed to wake up in the morning, 3:34 a.m. to talk about how the family will run, but that early morning, the husband will be facing wall, the wife will be facing door because of what? Mouth odor. And mouth odor, you see, is a very minor illness, but very, very disgraceful. You can dress up very well like this. You want to talk to somebody, odor that comes out from your mouth can disgrace you. And you see what you are going to do. And most of the things that causes mouth odor is hot food. When they give you food to eat your food when it is warm. Once you carry food, you eat it by force, it will enter your anatomy, it will melt cholesterol. You can be brushing your mouth 2 to 3, 4, 5 times a day. Your mouth always gets the same odor. It's not from the mouth, but it's from the anatomy. What are you going to do? You are going to get the leaves from the bitter leaves. You want to disinfect your mouth. Mouth is the first part of the body that's supposed to be clean. We use the same mouth to eat, and we use the same mouth to talk to people around. So see what you're going to do. If you have mouth odor, you cannot work in the bank. You have mouth odor, you cannot be a receptionist. See what you're going to do when you get the bitter leaf in this formula. Once you get the bitter leaf, what are you going to do? You're going to get the bitter leaf, then you get it washed. Wash up the bitter leaf for mouth odor. Anybody with offensive mouth odor, all the time your mouth, you get offensive odor like pig's toilets. See what you're going to do now. Wash the bitter leaf. I come across a situation in South Africa. One mouth odor in Johannesburg. Quench motor engine in Johannesburg. Only mouth odor. So what are you going to do? You are going to get the leaf from the bitter leaf. You are going to weaken the leaf from the bitter leaf. Weaken up the leaf from the bitter leaf. I come across, one day I was in Gambia, going through Liberia. I was in the airport. I saw one beautiful girl. I said, hello, baby. Hello, how are you? You look good. I like your dress. The girl was looking at me. I was doubting what is happening. Before the girl up to talk to me, the odor that comes out from her mouth was a very beautiful girl. So see how to disinfect your mouth with bitter leaf. So see what you're going to do. You're going to weaken up the bitter leaf in this formula. If you can weaken up the bitter leaf in this formula, what are you going to do? You're going to look for a cup that the mouth of the cup is round. Now you carry bitter leaf, you put into the cup like this in this formula. When you put bitter leaf into the cup, you get alum stone. If you don't have alum stone, then you get lime, which is Citrus aurantifolio, locally called lime orange, lemoniami. Get the lime orange one, you cut it, you squeeze enough water from the lime at least. Get at least 2 tablespoons of the water from the lime if you don't have alum stone. But if you have alum stone, you get a pinch of alum you put. Then you boil water, you fill it with boiled water. Then you cover it for 10 to 15 minutes. After 10 to 15 minutes, you are going to open the cup. You see warm vapor will be coming out from the cup. Anybody with mouth odor will carry the cup close to the mouth, then cover it, inhale the warm vapor that comes out from the cup. The warm vapor will enter your mouth, it will circulate. Draw saliva will be coming out. You can pour it one side, then continue inhaling. Once you notice the water is cold, the water is not too hot again, use the same water, rinse your mouth, use toothbrush and close up to brush your mouth. Use bitter leaf, just the way I explained, for 7 days. After 7 days, your mouth will get fresh odor. What handle the mouth odor? Bitter leaf. It is wasting behind your home. With the same bitter leaf, somebody can be complaining of diabetes, excess sugar in the blood all the time, maybe diabetes type A or type B. You are living on insulin. Once you get the bitter leaf in the morning, just get the leaves, these leaves from the bitter leaf, you weaken the leaf, you wash the bitter leaf, then you filter the water from the bitter leaf. Every morning you drink half cup in the morning. In the evening, you get the same water from the bitter leaf, you drink half cup, morning, night, 7 days. Go and check your sugar. But before you challenge me anytime, any day, before you start consuming bitter leaf for diabetes, for excess sugar, what are you going to do? You are going to go and conduct sugar check. So you know the level of your sugar. When you take it for 7 days, you go and do another checkup so that you compare the two and you know how bitter leaf can be effective to reduce sugar at home. With the same bitter leaf, we'll be coming out with another video talking about the same bitter leaf, the leaves, how to take care of loss of memory. All the time you get irregular, all the time women the complaint of menstruation. We are going to talk about that one with the next video. Will be coming out and we'll talk about the same bitter leaf for loss of memory. But I want to thank you. When you are watching this video, make sure you share, make sure you comment, make sure you drop a comment below and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching the video.